Listen, I don't know what happened over the course of these last 5 years, but let me tell y'all something, bro. It ain't no way a young brother can't be. It ain't no way a young brother can't be polite to a woman, to a young lady without receiving backlash or being seen as sweet or soft or a simp. You know what I mean? Whatever happened to being able to court a chick, court a woman the right way? Whatever happened to being able to open the door for a lady, open the door, hold the door open for somebody? Whatever happened to saying good morning, hello, speaking, and that being that without trying to overly press the issue? Cause man, let me tell y'all something, man. These young brothers forgot how to plant a seed in these chicks' mind. You ain't gotta hound a chick. You ain't gotta overly pressure a chick into getting to know you or dealing with you, brother. Like the best way to do it is be assertive in your whole operation, in your conversation, in the way you carry yourself, you conduct yourself in such environments. Because ultimately, bro, the first impression gonna always set the tone, which is why you gotta come correct the first time. Some brothers may fuck up the first impression, you know what I mean? Trying to pretend or act like they something they not. Then they double back, trying to correct themselves, but still fuck up. Which is why, man, you got to just be yourself, man. It's too many brothers out here trying to act like they a YN or trying to act like they this tough street guy, taking on this tough street guy persona. Whatever happened to being yourself? Whatever happened to showing up and being authentic? It's so crazy these days. You can't even fully trust a coworker on a job because people don't know how to be themselves these days. People do not know how to be themselves anymore. They only know how to act the way others act in order to get certain things. We see men every day, man, being something they not, acting different just to get the woman. Hanging with a group of guys or hanging with a group of people that they never would have hang out with in life had they not been so obsessed with that behavior and that personality of those specific said people. I've seen people who've graduated high school, valedictorian. I've seen people who've achieved great things in life, early in life, only to hang out with motherfuckers with guys and females who never would have amounted to those things, never would have achieved those things, never would have had that much of an impact on the youth in that way in life. Which is why people gotta really just be themselves and understand the root of where they started and how that built them up to be who they are. You know? People get lost in the sauce. People lose sight of who they are, who they started off as. Not everybody. It's okay to be humble, but also be understanding of who you are. You can be humble, sis, and still know that you that chick, you that girl. You can be humble, bro, and still know you that guy. But you gotta do it the right way. You still can't have people out here disrespecting you, walking all over you, though. But you don't want to be coming off as arrogant, because let me tell you something, bro. It got to a point where vast majority of people started seeing attractive, handsome dudes, man, as arrogant. Whatever happened to being confident in yourself, man? Females used to love brothers who was confident in themselves, man, who could showcase a deeper level of self-awareness. Nowadays, man, they so insecure, man. They can't even look these brothers, they can't even look us brothers in the eyes these days, man. They can't even be real. And it comes from instant gratification, validation. And it comes from people just not being real. Doing shit for the wrong intentions. Having the wrong intentions. Doing shit for the wrong reason. People not really connecting with people they like. They connecting with people they think cool and get support from other people. Which is why society is backwards and it's crazy these days, man. And that'll have you susceptible to being open to just moving any kind of way based off how people might treat you or view you. But that's bullshit, man. Because we gotta stand on 10. We gotta stand in our truth. We gotta stand on who we really are out here, man. For real. And what I'm bringing to y'all in this video is that attractive man, handsome man, bro, we struggle with so much backlash when it comes to like just being out here in society and trying to maneuver and move forward in life and elevate, all while having to cope with and manage with the insecurities around us that come from our own family members, our own friends, and people that we gotta deal with every day in society. Like, people will project so much onto people, and it's crazy because attractive, handsome brothers have it the worst because they seem to think, a lot of people seem to think, bro, we have it all figured out. We get everything that we want right away. Everything goes in our favor. That's just not the case, man. If anything, we struggle the most. We suffer the most because it's this thing where most people think attractive, handsome brothers be out here moving weight, dealing, scheming, scamming. They think most of brothers that's attractive, handsome, that come from such environments or move the same way, think the same way. That ain't true, man. I might not dress like a person who may have been a nerdy person. I might not dress like a nerd or somebody who has a deeper understanding when it comes to different things, or just having a level of intelligence to where they just, able to know things, or because I don't know everything, but I'm not somebody that pretends to be something I'm not, you know what I mean? I'm not a nerd. I don't act like a nerd. I don't dress like a nerd. But I've always respected those type of people, you know what I mean? I'm not a street guy. I'm not a dealer. I'm not none of that. But sometimes I can see when people perceive me as such, because sometimes the way my appearance is can reflect that when it comes to casual dressing, when it comes to conversation sometimes. Just by me being from the inner city, I can see why people may think that. But all attractive men, handsome men aren't selling drugs or scamming. All charming guys aren't geeks. Sometimes it could be a situation where a guy can have the best of both worlds. He can be street smart and he can still have a level of intelligence as a nerd, you know. There's plenty of archetypes like that out here, man. And people got to stop judging based off the perception or the appearance of handsome, attractive brothers. It's a phenomenon that's been going on for so long, man, for decades, and it has to be stopped. You have to get to know somebody before you judge them, man, because these days people be so quick to judge somebody without really getting to know somebody, which is why they already be having their own perception of somebody, thinking they know somebody already made up in their own mind, which is complete bullshit, bro. And they gonna rob themselves out of connecting and meeting with somebody that's really genuine, that can really have a real impact on their life, which is why you gotta pay attention and take heed, and definitely never judge a book by its cover. But I appreciate y'all for tuning in, man, to this video, man. This Byron sharing with y'all my millionaire mindset, man. More videos dropping soon. Hit that notification bell so you know when the next drop is. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace.